I spent years running. The day I stopped was the day everything finally began. I was good at the running, had been doing it so long. The running felt like living, and the standing still felt like something I had not earned the right to do yet. I ran from the quiet because the quiet had questions. I ran from the stillness because the stillness had answers. I was not ready for the answers the stillness carried in the quiet of it. I kept moving because moving meant I never had to arrive at the place where the thing I was running from was waiting with my name on it and nowhere left for me to go. But the road eventually does what roads do when you have been on them long enough without stopping. It runs out, and the running out is not the ending. It is the beginning of the only thing that was ever going to help. And I stopped, not gracefully, not intentionally, not with any kind of plan for what the stopping was gonna cost me or give me or become. I stopped because the running finally ran out of road, and the road ran out into a silence that did not feel like the silence I had been afraid of all along. I stopped running and found grace, not in the place I expected, not in the version I had imagined. I stopped running and found grace in the standing still that I had been avoiding since before I knew what I was avoiding. I stopped running and found grace in the quiet that I thought would ask the questions I could not answer, but instead just held me while I caught my breath. I stopped running and found grace, and grace did not look like I thought it would look. It looked like standing still and being held in the silence and being told without words that the running was never what was going to save me.
Stop running and found grace.
Grace was here the whole time, waiting at the end of the road I kept running down. The quiet had questions, but the questions were gentler than the running had told me they would be. They were not the accusations I had rehearsed defenses for. They were more like someone sitting down beside me and saying, "Tell me how long you have been out here on this road, and how tired you actually are." I told the truth for the first time in longer than I want to count. Not the managed version, not the version that leaves the worst parts in the car where nobody has to see them. The whole thing, every mile of it, every reason for the running, everything I was running from, and everything I hoped the running was gonna outpace. And the grace received it, every mile without flinching, without the ledger, without the not yet, without the you should have stopped sooner, just received it like it had been waiting for exactly this, exactly me, exactly end of the road, out of breath, and finally still. What are you running from? I am not asking to judge.
I am asking
Because I know the road you are on. I have been on that road, and the running feels like living until the road runs out. And when it runs out, there is grace right there at the end of it. Not because you earned it, not because you arrived in the right condition, but because grace does not wait for the right condition. Grace waits at the end of the road for the person who ran out of road. That is the whole of it. That is where grace lives. At the end of the running, I am still now, in a way I did not know was available to me before the road ran out. And not perfectly still, not without the old impulse to get up and run when the quiet gets heavy, but still enough to feel the ground beneath me, which turns out to be the thing I needed more than any road I ever ran down. Looking for it, I stopped